Virgo, this message today is brought to you by Spirit and inspired by Outcasts Roses. Because Virgo, you got somebody around you who think their shit don't stink. And true enough, that song is about a gold digger. That song is about a person who thinks that they are better than them outcast. And we understand, Virgo, that, you know, people like that aren't just limited to feminine energies. They could be anybody, and they're not just limited to romantic relationships. They can be family members, they can be friends, they can be colleagues. So that is what Spirit wants to talk about and call out, Virgo, the people around you who think their shit don't stink. Yes, keep in mind that this is a message that is not for everybody. And I'm Shauna. This is your high school tarot. Take it as it resonates. Welcome, welcome back. What is the situation, Spirit? Well, Virgo is surrounded by somebody who thinks their shit don't stink. Fell on the floor. We got the upside down. In this deck, the upside down is the hanged person. We have the five of jazz. That's the five of wands. And we have the ten of axes. That's the ten of swords. Bottom of the deck is the nine of blues or the nine of cups. Whoever this is, Virgo, they are in their feelings about the fact that you are seemingly living a life of ease. They don't even care about the work that you had to put in to get into this life, to get into this place where you have wishes fulfilled, to get into this space of comfort and fulfillment. They're not focused on that. They just focused on how it looks. Behind that nine of cups, we have the eight of blues. Hmm. And it's about how you had to walk away from people, places, things, and behaviors that no longer served you, right? In order to get to this place, you had to walk away from some things and emotionally disconnect to maintain peace and to grow. You see all these cups here, these cans here, and a pot. Everything is used as a pot, but there's growth in each one of them, regardless of the kind of receptacle that it is. And you put in the work. You the one that's up late at night meditating and consulting with your benevolent ancestors, with your angels. That's you doing that. You're the one who's reading the Bible or deciphering the hmm, deciphering the codes in the Bible. And let's go a little deeper than reading it, right? Deciphering the codes that are in the Bible. You are the one who is connecting with the universe. You go outside and you meditate, whether it means that you're sitting on the ground to actually ground, or you're gardening, you're cutting grass, you're doing those things, because meditation looks different for everybody, right? You're putting in the work. You work hard too, chipping away at those things that hold you in a space that doesn't serve you. And meanwhile, the folks who, you know, think that their shit don't stink, as you elevate, they feel with the five of roots here. That's the five of pentacles. They on E, but that's not your problem, Virgo. They got to put in the work too. This cornbread pan is empty. And it don't cost a lot of money to make cornbread, but you got to put in the work to be able to buy it, to buy the ingredients. You got to put in the work to buy the ingredients to make the moonshine. You got to go to work to get the money to you know what I'm saying? It's their own lack mindset. They feel left out. They feel left out. As you go to work, they feel left out because they're not doing the work. They're not going to work. You got to do something, right? They got to make the moves. But they rather, play as a page of wands here with a little tippy toe up. Stay at the level of page. They just playing single chords as opposed to playing a whole melody and think they're doing something. But you have built your confidence. You stood 10 toes down on where you know that you're trying to go and what you're not trying to do. What you're not trying to do is stay where you are. Every day you are progressing and being your own competition because the competition is being better than the day you were before. And what you're not going to do is allow people to step upon you, allow people to uh, interfere with your peace, allow people to come in and try to take from you when they haven't put in. Because you will give. You will give. But now you give differently. Now you give differently. You stand on your square. Let's go back to your original. We're going to clarify this stack from the bottom of the deck, Virgo, but let's go back to your original spread here with the hanged person, the Five of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Hmm. You got people in your feelings because you've become enlightened. Again, this Five of Wands here, but it's only in their minds that these people think that you competition or they think they're your competition. And somehow your elevation is their betrayal. Somehow your elevation diminishes them. Mm-mm. That's not how that works. Let's clarify. Can we clarify? We're going to clarify the Five of Wands here and the Ten of Swords. Five of Wands, please. Your the way you have changed your outlook. To clarify the Five of Wands, though, the Magician, you make shit happen, and it's not by accident that you do it. You reach down into the universe. You pull out that which you know is yours. You call on it, and it comes to you. You focus on it, and it happens. And these folks think that the fact that you can manifest, that they can do it the same way, that they can rise the same way you did it. And the only way they can do that, the only way that they can interfere with your manifestations, the only way they can do that is if they try their hardest. Because the way this looks is they try their hardest to beat you down, to diminish you. There we go. You see that the Five of Wands looks like it's beating down on the Magician. To clarify the Ten of Swords, you got the Three of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Roots. It's like you gave and gave to these folks, Virgo. Gave them opportunity after opportunity. These are folks that have slept with you. They came in your house. Some of these folks may even live with you. They come out your home. They come into your home, probably in your bed. And with your elevation, this is how it's like illogical it is. With your elevation, they feel betrayed, and what they did was they betrayed you. What? Where they do that? Where they do that? Like, how does that make sense? Let's clarify. Remember that stack that was on the bottom, the Nine of Cups stack? Let's clarify it. Um, Clarify that Nine of Cups stack for Virgo here of why these people, whoever this person is that think they shit don't stink, why they feel the need. Let's see, we got the Three of Cups. I told you, one, this is somebody, Virgo, that you have supped with. This is somebody that you have allowed in your energy. Y'all probably partied together, cried together, you know, and your elevation is somehow betraying them. So they betrayed you. They broke your heart. Whether they ghosted you, talked shit about you behind your back, cheated on you. Because I said some of these people sleep in your bed. What else? What else about this person does Virgo need to know of why they think their shit don't stink? Spirit. We got Temperance, the Star. Wow. And the Two of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, Virgo. Ooh. We got the Ace. The Ace of Pentacles. They're going to see you prosper. They're going to watch you prosper. For some of you, that is a come up in your job elevation, in your career, uh, starting a new business and succeeding at it. They are going to watch you elevate financially. But with Temperance the Star, and it's because you have found balance and healing in a situation they messed up. For many of you, you are getting new partners in love, and this is somebody who is coming forth to offer reciprocity. They are mad at the fact that all of your dreams are coming true and they don't have a damn thing to do with it because that attitude was stank. They didn't think they needed you like that. walking around like that shit don't stink. But now they know. They're going to watch you meet your divine counterpart. They're going to watch you meet or gain clients. They're going to watch you like cuz this is a complete shift with again, the star and temperance, watching all this healed energy, this healing energy just float along and get every damn thing they want and everything they ask for. Oh shit, Virgo. They ain't gonna know what to do. Who is this? Who is this person that betrayed Virgo? And now Virgo, we got a low vibe, Gemini, Virgo. Who else, Spirit? Hmm. Now Virgo's in a space where they stand 10 toes down. They got those boundaries. What folks ain't gonna do now, right? Right, Virgo? There's an ain't shit Cancer around you, Virgo. And this card fell on this card that was face down. So let's see what it is. The Temperance again, different deck. Mad. It's Cancer. Mad because you've been healing. You're not stuck anymore. Some of them may be connected to a high vibrational Pisces. So the high vibrational Pisces may be a parent, it may be a sibling, maybe a cousin that they're really close to, maybe a friend that gives them advice and things, but they probably don't follow it. It could be a low vibrational Scorpio who is connected to a high vibrational Aquarius. What else? Anything else for Virgo? One more? And then we'll go to your advice, Virgo. Ooh, there may be an ain't shit Libra who acts like they are your friend. There we go. And at the bottom of the deck, we got an ain't shit Aries. Mm-hmm. Let's see what the advice is for you, Virgo. What's the advice for Virgo, please? These people out here doing illogical things that are not linear. Like, that is not linear. You don't go from, how does one go from feeling betrayed by somebody else's elevation and actually turn around and betray him? Like, literally. How is that linear and logical? What came out as your advice is the Eight of Wands and Justice. At the bottom of the deck, the Tower. This was supposed to happen. Virgo, Spirit, God, your angels had to shake up that foundation where you were secure in being close to this person who didn't mean you any good. Yeah, your friendship and relationship with them took you to a certain place in life, but it wasn't supposed to last. I'm hearing that foundation was built on sand. The foundation was built on stucco. you know, it wasn't one that was built on solid rock, on concrete. But now we talk about something else. Now you're moving towards and moving forward a life that is harmonious. Again, we got harmony here. Harmonious, just, full of reciprocity, full of truth and equity. This is a productive life. This is a life surrounding people who communicate clearly and honestly and don't feel slighted When you actually elevate, they don't feel like something is wrong with them when you do big things, when you accomplish something. They don't feel lack within themselves. Oh, because justice is here. They say, great job, Virgo. Way to go. Let's go out. Let's celebrate you. Yeah, is that it, Spirit? That's it, y'all. I hope this helps. I hope it helps you for your highest good, Virgo. Until next time. Bye.